What's up YouTube, JohnOrigins here, today bringing you my first ever Pokemon Showdown Wi-Fi battle against PokéMAniAcRiK. And well, I'm going to leave my Mew, this is Yu by the way. I'll go through my team as you see them. He leads off with Sableye and I use my Mew. He taunts me and I try to go for the Nasty Plot. My set is a Nasty Plot, Thunderwave and Bat and Pass Rain Dance thing. Purely for my Kingdra. It's specially defensive and it has no moves, unfortunately. And big play right there. He misses the Will-O-Wisp with his Psyblade on my Bishop, which is a Iron Head substitute Sword Dance and Sucker Punch Life Orb set. It's kind of effective, it really works well in some matches. I haven't lost with the team yet. I'll go into my Raikou to take the Will-O-Wisp, and this is a Choice Specs Raikou with Weather Ball, Hidden Power Grass I think. No, Hidden Power Ice, Volt Switch and Extra Strength, which you just saw. I predicted the Nidoking switch and that's why I went for it, but that didn't work out because he just went for the Taunt again I think. I'll go into my Shaman now, which is a specially defensive Leech Seed substitute set with Air Slash and Seed Flare. This turn I know he's going to go for the Taunt, predicting anything because that's all he's doing, so I'm going to go for the Seed Flare and get a nice chunk of damage. 49%, just under half, and I believe I can keep going for them without any threat from him. I believe his set is Will-O-Wisp, Recover, Taunt, and then one other move which is Nightshade. And I know he can't do much to me because Nightshade only does that much, but it does like 100 damage, which is nothing in comparison to Outrage HP I've got. I think I've got 404 or something like that. It might be low, I'm not sure what the stat is. But I'll go for another Seed Flare and get a special defense drop, which is amazing because now he has to switch out, otherwise he'll die next turn. And I believe he does switch out and goes into his Zapdos, which is special defensive, I will find out later, to take the Seed Flare. I believe I get a special defense shop on this as well. So yeah, I'm kind of scaring him out here, but I am predicting a move which is going to hurt, maybe a Heat Wave. Yeah, I think I'm predicting a Heat Wave, so I can go out into my Swampert to take the hit pretty well, as I do. And this Swampert set is a Choice Banded Swampert with Stealth Rocks, just because I can. Waterfall, Ice Punch, and Earthquake. I could run Superpower instead of Stealth Rock, but I don't want to, and then I can put Stealth Rock on my Mew. But this set is still in this team is very much in beta stage, so I'm not sure what to do. I'll go for the Ice Punch now, I'm not playing any games. I don't want to predict it, even though the Zimmer switch was very, very obvious. Even the Kingdra could have come in safely, kind of, and done some walling, as you do. He goes for a turn, I'll go into my defensive Mew. It gives some good damage on me. It looks like a free hit KO, and it's definitely going to be one. I'll get the Powerless on his Azumarill. Thunderwave is by far my favourite stats move. It's so effective, and so many Pokemon learn it's great. But I know I can't take another one, and I want to serve my Mew for Death Fighter later. So I'll switch into the best thing to take, which is my Bishop, but he unfortunately gets a critical hit. Oh no, but then I go for a Sucker Punch and get Revenge Crit, which I believe is justice. And either way, if I was burned, I still would have lived the hit, and if it's a crit, it would have broke through the burn. So yeah, all that happens is I would have died from the Life Orb if I was burned beforehand, because of the 12% damage that you get. But Nidoking now comes in with Stealth Rocks, predicting my Sucker Punch, and he does that, played that very well. And then he goes out into his Prankster, little Sableye, to predict the Sucker Punch again. But this time I'm going to go for my Iron Head. Knowing he can't really do much to me, the best he can do is Nightshade, but I'm going to die to Life Orb anyway, so there's no point in him doing that. He can just recover up damage and try and keep his Sableye alive, which is not going to happen because now I can bring out my Choice Banded Swampert, and he's going to think, oh, it's probably a defensive set, it can't do much to me, I can recover Day on him. That's not going to happen. I'm going to go straight for the Waterfall and take him out. I bet he was not expecting that. That was so good. I really, really enjoyed that. Now I can go into his Kingdra and begin to set up some Rain Dance, which is perfect for me as well, because he's actually a Dragon Dance set and I'm actually an Expert Belt set. And that's going to come into play later, because his Rain helps me out a big chunk in this matchup. Usually with Rain, I like to use my Mew, get up the Rain, get up a Nasty Plot, and bat and pass out into a Kingdra, and then sweep his team. Well, sweep a team, but that didn't work out in this battle because my Mew didn't do very well. Well, I didn't play it very well. So I can go with my Shaman. I think I won it pretty goddamn hard because it carries Waterfall, Dragon Dance, Rain Dance, and one other move, and I don't think it's a nice move. So his set is pretty hardly won. It might be Outrage, but it can't do that much to me. I do actually make a couple of good plays there with Shaman. I predict switches every day of the week. Go for the Leech Seeds a couple of times, and then I can switch out and go into my Mew as Death Fighter because I thought it was just going to finish off my Shaman, or I didn't know what to do. So I just switched out, not really expecting anything, just to get rid of my Mew because there's a waste of space on my team at this point in time. And we're drawing 4-4 as we're coming later on in the matchup. So now I can go into my King Dragon and do 99%. No, 99% of the surf. He's able to live, get off retain, does a really good chunk of damage, but not enough to take me out because King Dragon is relatively bulky from its natural stuffs. And I can finish it up because of the rain I'm faster with Swift Swim, and it's looking great for me. He brings in his own Queen Dragon. He over-predicts the switch, thinking that I'm choice locked into it because he didn't see an item, and I can proceed to Dragon Pulse and take him out. He could have really expected to Damp Rock, to be honest, because I think that's what he's running. It is because the rain's lasted 8 turns now, and the rain's gone now. And now I can proceed to do some really good damage to the Zapdos before I faint due to I think it's like a Thunderbolt or a Discharge hidden power even. But I do the nice being gets 49% damage. He takes me out, and I'm looking in a very good position. I still have my Raikou who can outspeed the rest of his team because his Nidoking is not scarfed, and it looks like a more defensive set because of the South Rocks. I don't know what kind of set he'll be running, but I'm going to hit 2 ending powers, and that's going to finish the game. So if you enjoyed this battle, I hope you did. Please leave a like rate and tell me what tier to play next. I'm probably going to play UU a bit more. I'll probably get a few more games with this team, and then I'll upload them a bit. So hope you enjoyed it. My second upload to the channel. If you didn't check out the first, watch out my channel. Like, rate, comment, whatever you do. Subscribe. See you in a bit. Bye.